Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more. Well, No Man's Sky. I don't know. Today's the day Silksong comes out, so I expect to get nobody watching the stream, so I figured, why fight it? Just do a calming, relaxing stream of fucking around No Man's Sky. Alright. So we need... Okay. So we need to learn some new techs. So we need to go to a nearby planet. Alright. Yeah. Silver, gold, start picking that up. Yeah. Just need to get through this asteroid field. Yeah. Just picking up resources as we'll need them. We'll eventually need them, so best to do it now while I have the chance. Tritium hyperclusters, tritium, yeah. Just picking up some resources while we can. Alright. Alright. Because we will need them eventually, so best to do some mining. Like I said, today's not going to be any major stream or anything. Silksong's on. I don't feel like playing Silksong, though, if I'm honest. It's one of those things where it's a 2D Metroidvania platformer. They've never really been my taste. I don't know, just something about them never really spoke to me. So, I've played them before. Trying to think. I've played various versions of it before, and it's nice, but I never really got wholly into it, if that makes sense. Okay. So that was the desert planet. And what's this one? I assume another desert planet. No, it's bleak, actually. Okay, we'll go for the bleak one. Way I figure it, ancient bones are going to be something that'll be useful. So we'll start with that. So let's see. Plus it's been unmapped and we haven't had a chance to go to that planet yet. Discoveries, go ahead and just upload everything I've found so far. Alright, there are 2 planets that we haven't visited yet. Alright. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, just looking to fuel back up. Let's see. Do we have anything... We don't know any technologies to install on our ship. Multi-tool, we do have the personal force field. Or the ion blaster. Boltcaster. Which is just basically your basic pistol. That might be worth it. Alright. Hello. It's either materials or a landing pad. I'll see. It's looking like a landing pad. Yeah, no, that looks like a landing pad. Sweet. Somewhere to land and take off for free. Nice. Alright. Wait till it turns green, and there we go. Apparently, there's something here for Trader Rive. Well, let's talk with him. Small creatures busy. I have trade prophets sensing me, their eyes widen in anticipation, they rub their fingers together greedily. Friend, the Gek, something we don't know. Life form pecks emphatically at the monetary figures on pad, then bounces up and down. A pleasant smell fills its relief. Okay, so they want me to give a... sure, give them 100 units? Clearly thrilled, they give me a piece of technology in exchange. Nice. Scatter Blaster. Ooh. S-rank module for the shotgun. Nice. Okay, not bad. He has a new pot. Okay. Yep, we now have improved our connection with the Gek. So comparing this to our current weapon, we would, to buy it outright, we would need 80,000. We have 21, so 58,000 if we wanted to trade it in for the plasma launcher. Basically all it has is more slots in the plasma launcher, which ain't amazing. How much do I have anyway? 17,000. Okay. Alright. Technology merchant. Alright. Blueprints. Early on, this is the best stuff we can buy. Teleporter receiver. Basically allows us to teleport things to the ship. The advanced mining beam. Well, actually, that's going to be the best thing we can get. But you know what? For once, normally I just buy the blueprint. Let's get it for free. I'm gonna hold myself to getting it for free for once. Because that is entirely possible. Alright. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna hold myself to getting it for free for once. So let's see. What we're here for. Fossil bed. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. First creature. 7 species. This might be the place to actually throw down a second base. And just get rid of the other one. Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah, the fossil bed is over there. Yeah. So we may get rid of the other base and just have this one. Yep. Yeah. Because you can theoretically have a base on every single planet you come across. That is entirely possible and well within your rights and freedoms to do so. So don't ever hesitate. Okay. Different species. 5 of 7. Alright, and the unrecognized species. Nothing nearby. Okay. And that fossil bed is over there. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably... Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a much easier planet to go around on, so... Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just make a base here. Nice. 6 to 7 species already. Alright, and it is around 4 o'clock, so it'll start getting dark soon. Carbon, condensed carbon, unidentified mineral. Yeah. Beautiful planet. A little desolate, but nothing we can't handle. Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably gonna... Yeah, I think we may just resettle here. It's peaceful, it's quiet. There's fossil beds, so we can go exploring and just pick up all the bones of old dinosaurs. Yeah, why not? Yep. Oh, and don't worry about getting only piddly money from scanning things. That's actually an upgrade you'll be able to get later on. For now, it gives you just enough to be able to scan, to make it worth your while to keep scanning and add some more. Oh, I walked far again. Yeah, this is always, and always has been, the first milestone I always max out. What can I say? I always have put miles under my feet in real life and in games. Let's see. Yep. Let's say I haven't scanned that yet. Yeah, nah, this is... Yeah, nah, we're gonna throw a base down here. Just gotta... and let's check. Discoveries for this planet. 6 to 7 creatures. 7th creature is... extinct? Oh, 2 are extinct. And flying diurnal, so it's gotta watch the sky. Yep. Ask and ye shall receive. And that's all of them. Okay. So, you go to discoveries, go on the planet, go to fauna, and you get some extra nanites, a good amount of nanites too, for doing all of them. And then, be sure to go out and upload everything, and even more. Because nanites are how you get upgrades. Alright. And the other journey milestone, naturalist. Oop. There's a dangerous plant. Oh, it's that one. Hazardous flora. That is a snap trap. It looks like an oxygen plant. And you're supposed to walk over and step on it and it snaps shut. Funny thing about the way this game works, though, it actually has a greater range than its a physical Jaws hit. It's actually kind of funny. Okay. Nice. Don't mind me, just getting dihydrogen so I can make some more launch fuel. Alright. And now we can start looking for fossils. So then, mine down. Hey, ancient bones. And down here, some more ancient bones. Now, the other thing about Ancient Bones is they take up. You'll note the skull. Yeah, skull of the Bone Thief, skull. You'll know they don't stack with each other. But they still say 1 of 10. This is because you need to find the exact same, and obviously some are going to be very, very different from each other. Alright, so yeah, the planet during the day is kind of cold. Negative 63.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Supposedly that's how cold that is. To give you an idea of just how cold that actually is, let's see. Let's see, if we look up on Google, how cold is space? The cosmic ray background from a Big Bang has a uniform temperature of 2. Temperature at all. Yeah. Have a temperature of -3 on Uranus, making it even colder than the furthest planet Neptune, which is still incredibly cold. There was... Yeah. So yeah. Typically speaking, this should be so cold that everything on here is frozen goddamn solid. From a molecular level, everything should be frozen solid. Like, we shouldn't be able to continue moving as freely and capably as we have. Obviously, it's not a problem. This is because, of course, we know for a fact that this entire game is a simulation. Okay, and I don't mean in a, oh yeah, it's a video game. I mean, in the lore of No Man's Sky's own existence, what we're experiencing is a simulation. Alright. It is also a simulation. So, I don't have what I need to set up a permanent base on this planet. At least not a useful one. So, we'll just pick a spot and start setting up. Let's see. And yeah, we're slowly freezing, but I have more than enough sodium on me to last all night. Because it's already what? Yeah, it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight already. Alright. So let's get the base going. Just looking for a nice open spot. Yeah, this is looking about as good as we're gonna get. Okay. So we'll build another base computer, because all it takes is chromatic metal. Alright. Claim site. New home base. Alright. So now, let's start placing... Oh, I love that. I forgot you can place the skulls in like a display case. But for now, floor panels. Carbon. 2, 3, 4. Alright. So we need more carbon. Thankfully, it is plentiful. And relaxing. And easily mined. Especially with us having these trees that do carbon and condensed carbon. And these giant anthills do even more. Sticky honey. Alright. Alright. Now some of you are probably thinking, well, so you're just going to abandon that other base, right? Nah. I figure I'll do both. There's no reason to only do one or two. Do snare. Okay. Then exterior wall. Yep. Delete. What is it? Alright, we'll come back to that. Okay. Okay, put the door there. And now roofs. We'll do the flat top roof on top of here. Okay.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yep. And there we go. There, and now we have a place to stay overnight. Tech-wise, we want to put another construction research. Okay. Well, another portable refiner. Okay, metal plate. Okay, a portable refiner. And then I need magnetized ferrite.
Technology recharge.
Alright. I got any pure ferrite? Perfect. While that's being worked on. Okay. So then, yeah, nothing I can do because I don't have anything for the shotgun yet, so we'll leave that be. Let's see. Okay, got some honey. Okay. Then we're looking at
Thermal protection falling.
yeah, because I have sodium, metal plates, and carbon nanotubes. Alright, need more carbon. Which again, really easy to find. Alright. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. Alright. Alright. Nice. 3, 4. Okay. Base teleport module. Oh, it's 4 metal plates. Alright. Nice. Okay. Then
Temperature levels stabilizing.
magnetized ferrite. And get me... Sweet. Perfect. Alright, so we have 2 bases in this state, in this area. Alright. So, we have 2... So now I just need to go out looking for underground modules. Which I'm sure there are plenty of. Fossil bed... I saw some. There we go. Buried technology modules. And we'll just need a few, so let's go out hunting. Well, actually, our pack is a little full.
Protection falling.
We're fine. Alright. And off we go. Just to relax. Get some more tech modules and do some exploration. And there are 2 extinct species. But I believe they did add a newer way relatively recently that you'd be able to like resurrect them. Huh, must be... Humming... Okay. Okay, that's what they're talking about. Okay. Nothing major. And always use silicate powder.
Technology recharging.
Because it's cheap and easy. And it basically makes the terrain mining gun have infinite ammo. Alright. Up. Another snap trap. Okay. And there it is. And we got 2. Okay, and the other one's close by. Not immediately. Vigilant Stone. I have no idea. Let's go take a look. That is something that is new to me. So, let's see if it gets me killed. Alright. I mean, it's red. It's got the symbol of a digging location, but for the fossil beds, but it's red, which typically means that something's dangerous, and that's the game giving you fair warning. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to explore this because I'm curious. Alright. Taking bets on whether it kills me? Because you technically have infinite lives in this game. All you do is get killed, respawned, and get moved and go back to the last place you have. Ooh. Well, hello. Busy universe, but there always seems to be someone nearby. Be kind of funny if you could flag him down. Hey, can you give me a lift? Also lets you get a sense of just... In space it's hard to tell, but just to give you an idea of just how massive these damn things are. I also heard something weird where they said you were now able to spacewalk, or like you're able to walk a bit outside where, well, we'll get to see that later. I get the... Oh. Haven't scanned this yet.
Units received.
Ticklish stamen. Huh. Alright. Oh, and cacti. We'll need that later, but... for now, a vigilant stone. Alright. Oh. Okay. There's an underwater creature that is capable of paralyzing you and dragging you under. I'm willing to bet these are a land version of them. That's why it's red. Let's test it. Yep. They put them on the land. Yep. Yep. That's why it's red. They are, in fact, a threat to you. Yep, and just like the water ones, they're completely immune so long as you're far enough away. You have to get close enough for them to open up to be able to do damage to them. Oop. Running. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I know what this is. Where is he? Oh, brother. Yeah, this game does have the actual dune worms. And yes, they will kill you. Yeah. So if you've ever wondered why there are giant crevasses all over some of these worlds, that's why. Oy. Okay. Anyway, what were we looking for? Tech modules. Ah. Okay. So, if you've ever wondered, yeah, there are giant worms all across these planets. Not every planet, but a good number of them. And as far as I'm aware, it can, like, if it hits you and it's just moving around, it can kill you. I don't know if it's possible to actually scan them, though. Like, they come up as a red dot. Good God's trying to catch up with them things. They're fast. Alright. Alright. Oof. Yeah, there are all sorts of weird shit you can find in this game, and I love it. So the Vigilance Stones, come to find out, are basically a land version of these one enemies. Oh, that's funny. Okay. And if I made the food, I would be able to like ride some of these creatures, which would be another way to get around. Alright. Terrain manipulator. There you are. Yeah. That puts us at 4 salvage data. Whoopee. Let's pop a fire berry and keep going. No particular reason our health wasn't actually that low, just in general. I don't know, I like the idea of keeping ourselves fed. In the harder survival mode, you'll absolutely need to, especially in the early game. But, it's nothing too critical at this point. Alright. And yeah, we're just looking for little food modules, little tech modules. But yeah, if you're ever wondering why there's big gouges on some of these planets, those giant worms are why. And they can come out of nowhere. Alright. But yeah, hell of a nice peaceful world, isn't it? Nights are a little cold, but honestly, that's tolerable. Plenty of plant life. You know, not too hot, not too cold, so it doesn't, like, boil your blood on impact. Yep, another fossil bed. And another unknown building. Yeah. Alright. As many underground modules as we can find. That is ancient data structure. That would be a collection of a particular. It would be useful, but it's not the most immediate thing you need. And we can see a minor settlement over there. We can go check it out, see if there's any supplies we might need or want. But yeah. Otherwise, just a peaceful planet. And we've entered the area of the Arpino encampment. Now, most of these minor settlements are not populated. But you never know. Alright. Yep, some more ships passing overhead. People heading about their day, to and from. Various locations. Alright. Yeah. At least it's really easy to reach the underground, so if I really need cobalt to make some batteries, that wouldn't be that hard. Alright. And now this Manu Summon even has another launch pad. Perfect. So, let's go see what they may have for sale. Anything useful they may have. Sales Gek Leschlank. Alright. You have something for us. The air around the beaked lifeform smells foul. It seeps into my exosuit and makes me gag. Noticing my expression, the trader pecks an element they carry. They break the substance in pieces, then swallow each whole. Friend, Gek. There's a deep gurgle and the Gek emits a gas packet that smells delightful. The creature wipes the empty hands and beams at me with pleasure. We don't know what he wants. Well, he was eating that, and carbon is usually... Maybe more carbon? Nods a curt thank you. They decline to eat my gift, and the scent washes away. Okay, so that was the wrong choice. Alright. Oh, and if we ever have anything we want to sell, here you can see trade goods. That'll become a thing later when we're starting to hop systems, but you can trade goods at different systems with different prices. So that'll be a thing later on. But more importantly, sell. Let's see what we have we can get rid of. What's not going to be useful? The Viking effigy for right now. Same with living slime and residual goop. Fireberries actually sell for a good bit. And the skull of the bone thief. And the predator skulls. Alright. And technically the salvage data does, but for right now we still need it. Okay. But that did push us up to 200,000 units. And if we want to buy, all it has is pure ferrite and some copper, neither of which we really need. But technology merchant, blueprints, yep, and just more of the same. Alright. So, one of the items we picked up was the... Oh yeah, and if you ever forget, every base will have... This will allow you to save and chart. Oh yeah, more milestones because I made money. And you get the navigational data for every time you check in at one of those checkpoints, which are useful for summoning your ship. Or scanning for certain other items. There's a couple ways navigational data can be used. Alright. So for now, let's head back to base. We have some data. And let's go make use of it. Alright. Right, and edit place parts. There we go. So there. Alright, so now we need to learn the biofuel reactor. Buildable technology, yeah. Then we also need to know wiring. And the two big ones will be the battery and eventually the solar panel. In the meantime, though, we can make a save beacon, signal booster, Okay, these are all just basic technologies you'll need and can use and make navigation and movement a little easier. But now, biofuel will just need some another metal plating. Oh, and while we're here, set the rusted metal to start. Yeah, set the rusted metal to start getting worked. And it'll take 5 minutes. Okay. So in the meantime, then we add a biofuel reactor. And then a electrical wiring to connect it. Okay. And we've walked a long way.
Protection fully.
And for a biofuel reactor, you just need to add biofuel. So oxygen, condensed carbon, regular carbon, whatever works.
Recharge.
And with that, we can now teleport from a base terminal from one base to another. More specifically, alright, so we'll be able to get to and from this place. Now, most importantly,
Units received.
alright. Check the space station. Alright. Alright. The space station you'll find is this yellow dot on our map. And is in this case on the other side of the planet. So we need to burst out here, and this should be about good. There it is. Okay. There we go. So we'll go check that out. Yep. I keep doing this.
Technology recharge.
Oh, God damn it. I hate that it defaults to the warp map. Alright. Well, we have some tracks. Alright. Alright. Whoop. And dock. And now a center of trade, commerce, and information. A space station. Many systems will have it. Not all. Not every. And not necessarily all of them, but most will. Find life forms to ask about the mysterious signal. And he has no time for us. Another teleporter. Alright, nothing he wants to say to us. Yeah, the music's not the greatest to me. Or at least that music isn't. Okay, plenty of people to talk to here. Don't understand them. 16. We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. Alright. Okay. So space stations, yeah. Gives you all sorts of goodies, all sorts of people to meet. And trade? Alright. So yeah, you can learn a lot of language from each species and about each species. You can also trade nanites for blueprints here, for your suit, your ship, and the most useful thing that's here, one of the most useful things, is your suit upgrade. On every station there is always one. You can either add a slot for storage, for technology, and you can even pick where you place it. Yeah. Upgrade there. Nice. So we now have an extra inventory slot. Alright. Here we would be able to customize and alter ships. Construct a brand new starship. So, there you would be able to design it. So, fighter, hauler, explorer, solar. So, you know, it varies based on what you want it to be. My personal favorite are some of the solar designs, honestly. Like fuselages, like some of the coolest designs, like, yeah, wings, yeah, what type of sail you want, then the strength of the reactor, and now, you can even design your own appearance. So this is what you start out as default. I'm actually going to switch myself up, obviously. You can even pick you can even become one of the various species. The three main populous species of the Viking, the Gek, and the Korvax. Or you can be in a Traveler, which are various one-off species that are capable of being seen. Now, well, not Darth Vader specifically, though apparently the Travelers are very fish-like. I'm going to stick with Anomaly. There's your defaults. I mean, Anomaly is as close you get to Darth Vader as possible. But we'll start with the body shape. You can be there, you can be more squat, more skinny. Well, I'm of course going to go, yeah, there. Not that I am myself, but that's what I wish I could be. Then with the head types, the mask. You got the more octo, the almost eye-like, the three eyes, the visor, Boba Fett almost, the more narrow-eyed. Theta I do like. Kappa's not bad. Lambda. Yeah, like there are some other ones that are kind of liked. The Skyborn helmet. Ooh, that's a nice new one. But for me, I'm gonna stick with Theta here. It's my usual favorite. And my primary colorations is the dark blue with black. Or maybe we go dark blue with the more black. Nah, I like it the other way around. Primary color dark blue with black. Yep. Okay, our torso. We have the big chest piece with the eye. The more industrialized spacesuit. The sleek spacesuit. Or the embroidered. From a personal standpoint, I'm actually going to go with the sleek. I think it works a lot better with my... Yep. The more dark blue with the black highlights. Yeah. Our armor here is this eye on our chest. The more industrial plating. The sleek chest piece. An antique breastplate. And the new Skyborn, the more Skyborn armor. But, yeah. I'm going for the industrial plating myself. And again, keep with our motif. Our gloves can be the usual 5-finger. Can go for the more general spacesuit gloves. The more sleek, but you'll notice they're like 3-4 fingers. And the fabric gloves. I'm personally of the spacesuit gloves. I like the knuckle dusters built into it. And then our legs. More industrial with like the kneecap covers. The sleek leggings with the hip armor. The more cloth-like. And the bulky Skyborn. Kind of like the belts on it, though, I will admit. But with our waist, it looks kind of silly. So I'm actually going to go for the sleek. Then our boots. There's the generic heavy duty. Then there's the heavy duties. I really do like these. The sleeks are nice, but I don't know. I've never... The steel boots, and of course Skyborn, which are the more bulky. Yeah. Nah, the heavy duty boots. I like having the shin armor. And then our backpack. We only have the one type. We can adjust the color backpack trail we give when we jump. I actually kind of like that better. Yeah, I kind of like that better than customized cape. The flowing cape. No backpack, just a cape. Nah. I'm actually going to take the Skyborn. I kind of like how techy it is. Works with our industrial. Primary color is, of course, blue. With a black finish. And add a light gray for the highlights. Cool. And our banner. Title Reaper. And a title. Oh, they keep them from all the times you played in the past. Oh, okay. So once you unlock a title, it doesn't matter if you start over. Okay. Manager, pupil, academician. I like that. Title Reaper, the Boundary Walker. I like that. And our emblem was the photographer, the flora, Corvax, engineer, community, traveler, GAC, weaponry, Mercenaries Guild, Black Hole. Yeah, the Black Hole. Yeah, okay. There we go. Apply changes. And there we go. I now have my backpack. I really do like this design. That looks really cool to me. Not that we're ever going to really see it, because I like to play in first person, but there we are. We look a little silly maybe, but I think it looks good. Okay. So, encoded message was stored for later use. Teleport Terminus to return to your base. Alright. So, teleporter will always be here. And nice thing is, we can teleport to either of our bases. Let's go Aksham. Yeah, I absolutely adore. Alright. Visit the base computer to decrypt archives. Okay. Begin decryption. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Alright. So now we need to get in the ship and go to space. Reach the location they ask us to. Oh, it's not even that far this time. Okay. Usually it's farther away. Huh. Ah, okay. Wow. It's even right next to a trade outpost. Good gods. Well, we got lucky. Okay. This is actually a wrecked freighter. Some crash on the planets, others out in space. Alright. Let's see. How full's my... I'll break down the gold nugget for actual gold. Alright. Anything I don't really need on me. The upgrade I can throw on the starship for now. Yeah, all the rest is fine. Alright. And this is from the MS Wings of the Anomaly. Wrecked freighter, colossal fragments of metal. Pilot's log. Terminal spits out a sequence of numbers, short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. Yay, hyperdrive. Nice. All we need are multiprocessors. So, we need to add a hyperdrive to our spaceship.
Technology installed.
I have the chromatic metal, so now I just need 5 microprocessors. Alright. Now, there's a couple ways to get microprocessors. From a space station, though there's also, since we see it, there's a trade outpost, there may be some here for sale. We'll check here. Trade outposts, space stations. There's many places they can be. Some of these small base, outpost bases we've seen. Some of them may even have them for sale. Microprocessors are used in a lot of technologies. There we go. 5 of them.
Product received.
And go ahead. And we can go back to our ship. Starship. And with that, yep, we now have a hyperdrive on our ship. Just one problem. There's no fuel for it. Return to ship. Alright. Hyperdrive successfully installed, but it's empty. Look for antimatter. Okay. They found traces, but we need to do it scan from orbit. Alright. So, there we go. Target locked on a separate planet. And off we go. Ah, man. This may shock some of you. I doubt it will. Anyone who would actually watch this. I'm a massive introvert. And, you know I love someone when I spend my day off going through a crowded store. What can I say? I love my mother, but God, it is exhausting to deal with that, where it's like, she wanted to go to Costco, and I don't know. It's a whole thing of, there's a good number of stores where I just kind of go, it's nice, but... Oh, that's funny. Discovered by Steve. So this planet has actually already been discovered by someone else. That's cute. That's always funny to see. But yeah, she wanted to go, and she's been mentioning it over and over repeatedly the past week. So I'm like, okay, we'll go. And all I can say is, overall, in my experience, I'm not impressed, but that's got more to do with some of the stuff that has nothing to do with the people working there. Alright. Alright. Trace of antimatter. Okay, we're in the right direction. Okay. But yeah. And it was just kind of busy, swamped, and just... like, the line stretched the whole way to the back of the store. Well, pretty much when we got in line. Hey, more rusted metal. Always welcome. You'll always need ferrite dust. And a lot of it. When there's a point where you can get a mine and you can get it just infinite friggin' metal, rusted metal, build as many tanks as you can and just keep it so you have a constant supply flowing in. Because it'll make base building so much easier. Anyway. But yeah. And I don't blame the people who work there. It was just so many people. That and... I guess I'm the sort of person... I've never really liked the whole striation thing of... Well, you don't have this membership, so you can't shop until this time. And it just feels like it's wasting time to make a false sense of, it's forcing a false sense of scale. What was it? A scarcity. Yeah. A fake scarcity. And it's like, well, yeah, you don't have this membership, so you can't shop until this time. Right, okay. Which I just kind of shrugged my shoulders to the whole thing, going, okay. Versus a store where 90% of the time I can just walk in, go, okay, I need this, 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 and go. But whatever.
Technology recharge.
Artificial scarcity, that's the term I'm looking for. Took me a second there. Yeah, it just feels like artificial scarcity for its own sake. Especially not when, yeah. Their selection of what to carry kind of, how to put it. You can tell that this was definitely a company that sat in the middle of middle America with no remorse. 'Cause you know, the only sauces I saw was one organic. Oof. One organic Classico and a lot of ragu. And I'm just sitting there in my head going, really? Yeah. Just made me shake my head going, oi. Alright. So... now, this is an abandoned base. Yeah. If you're ever curious about abandoned bases, one thing you need to know. Don't fuck with the Whispering Eggs unless you want to start some shit. Stay away from the Whispering Eggs unless you want to start some shit. They're spaced far enough away you won't trigger them by accident. But... we just saved. So let's show why you don't start this shit. Okay. In which case, let's finally add the gun. Nope, no, I need more chromatic metal if we're gonna do that. Never mind. Basically, stay away from the eggs, don't fuck with them, don't shoot them, and you won't trigger the swarm attacking you. Alright. And this deserted terminal. Just get rid of the crap. We don't need it right now. We'll deal with that stuff later. Like the key decrypting. Yep. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make note to avoid getting closer. The device opens and reveals a single unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter accompanied by a strange message. You will find us when the time is right. Alright. So we can make antimatter. More importantly, yep, we can craft antimatter and antimatter housing to make warp cells, which will fuel up our ship Alright. Now, I could summon the ship, but it's not actually that far. Alright. And they want me to craft an antimatter housing again. Okay. craft warp cell, and then we can fuel the ship. And then we'll be able to be free to leave this system for another one. Alright. So, there's a couple ways to handle this. First off is the fact we're on a low-gravity world, so... find a nudge in the wall like this. Let your jetpack... There we go. If you're pressing against a wall, you won't use as much jetpack fuel. Because essentially what the game rationalizes as is you're using the jets to hold you while you're using your hands to climb. Alright. Sweet. And refuel.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Let's get back and let's go. We'll be able to fill our engine and get out of here. And begin our proper exploration through the universe. Admittedly, it's been a very, very long time since I've done the journey to the center of the universe. Because at the end of the day, that's one of the goals of this game, is to get to the center of the universe. The black hole in the center. Alright. And fuel up.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Alright. Okay. So, now we can finally use the galaxy map properly. And let's see, our next system. A Viking. If we take and follow this to the core. But we could also fly to anything that's within our range. The only information you'll get just doing this is how many planets are in a system. Sure, we'll go with this one. We aren't doing the one that was prescribed to us, but we chose something different. Alright. Doi Kasab system. Yep, made it in one piece. Oh. Error, guidance system malfunction. Destination. Nah, we're good. Reject, accepted. Yep, they force us to take it. Alright, and a new fuel source. Well, what kind of planet is it? A rotting one with high fungal mold. And here, a swamp planet with copper, silver, and... Alright. Ooh. Space station design's kind of cool. What other planets are here? Hello? Tritium-rich asteroid. Sure. Let's see. This one is a capped planet. And high radio source, so radioactive. And here, This one we're right next to. Charred. Salvageable scrap is there. Alright. Well, let's check the space station first. Cool design. And landing. All right. Oh. Oh, this just brings us back. Huh. Corvette Workshop. Okay, this is where you can do it. Purchase new models. Okay, so this is where. Okay, so this is where you can piece together your own Corvette. Oh, that is cool. Engines. Yeah, they're expensive as all get out, but no surprise. Okay, so this is where you build your Corvette. Okay. That's really cool, actually. Okay. Well, that's cool to see. And of course, even though we're in a new system, just so you're clear, for anyone who may be watching and not too familiar with this game, you can always teleport back to your bases, as well as the space stations you found and that kind of thing. Corvette Workshop terminals are very cool. Yeah, so if you ever want to build the big ship, that's how you do that. Alright, well, let's get out of here and go to the where the game wants us to go, which was over. Yep. Where is it? Which planet was it on? Okay, log. Awakenings, there we go. Alright. Around the space station, here we go. Alright, and this planet, of course, has high Sentinel activity. Whee!
Technology recharge.
Alright. So, Awakenings is just basically the basic run of the main story. The tutorial is a little long in the tooth, but it gets you the motif, and eventually you'll get into the base building, and that's where we'll be able to get some freebies. Alright. Oh, a ruin. Okay. Alright. Interesting. I've not seen this tree design before. That's kind of cool. Okay. Alright. The ruins we just flew over, I assume, then? Alright. got the birds.
Units received.
Okay, just scanning the animals.
Units received.
Scan what you can.
Units received.
Alright. Yep, this way. Yeah, there are lots of these hazardous plants around here. Yep.
Units received. Units received.
Yep.
Units received.
Alright. By the way, how many creatures are on this planet? 8. And 3 are underground. Okay. Okay. Locate a fuel source. Yeah. Alright, it's that ruin. Yeah, sure enough, it's the ruins we passed earlier. Alright. Yep. Come on.
Units received.
There we go. Well, we're getting there.
Units received.
5.
Units received.
6. I assume the last 2 are the 2 underground ones. Alright. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered. Everything. Okay. Is it traveler? Is it friend? Well, we've been traveling, so we're a traveler. It feels strange, responding to questions I'm sure I'm being asked. Suddenly clears technical, so my reply I'm overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken. Someone is watching me. Is it the first? Is it the last? I'd rather be the first of my kind. And asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye has seen it? Both, actually. The likelihood of an anomaly, 67 page detected. Boundaries fall, the walls collapse, your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Okay. That it? Alright. Well, let's get out of here. And just confirming. Yep, underground, 2 rare underground species. Could go underground, but don't think it's really that worth it. Alright. Oh. Funny but kind of creepy thing. You notice how this is moving? Like it's kind of like floating, but this is because that structure was originally only intended to be seen underwater. Same with this. These structures all started underwater, and they moved them on land, and they didn't remove the ability for it to still move and wave like it was underwater. So it just becomes this creepy thing you can find that can just be in the structure. Which is just kind of one of those funny things. Oh, there's a sentinel. Sentinels are these overbearing cops. Are the overbearing cops of No Man's Sky. They don't want you anywhere near them or any of the planets. So your best bet, just avoid them until you get armed to the teeth. Then blow them to hell for your own amusement.
Technology recharge.
Alright, make some more. Yeah, I need more launch fuel. I have the dihydrogen, I just need metal plating. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, fuel up the hyperdrive again.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Base computer archives. So we can start doing missions for our base computer. And let's see if there's anything we want here, or we can just keep exploring. Sure. Yep, and just solar system after solar system, just hop, hop, hop. And that's what this game is. Exploration for its own purpose, or for your own purposes. Three planets. That is a barren planet with high sentinel activity. This one is... oh. Another from 16. You are not alone. Sorry. Alright. So, another mysterious. Huh. Activate high sentinel activity. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Approximate coordinates. But this system has already been discovered by someone else. Which is kind of nice to know. Because it's one of those things of, this game is old enough now, even in a procedurally generated universe. You know, I remember when I started first playing the game, you never saw something found by someone else. Alright. Hot planet. Hot, hot planet. Alright. Alright. Alright, and we're looking for the coordinates. Okay. And this way. Hot planet. Literally has volcanoes on it. Alright. New species.
Protection falling. Units received. Units received.
Alright. Alright. And for now, we can just keep exploring. Alright. I assume it's right here ahead of us. Ow.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Okay. Signal beacons.
Technology prepared.
Alright. Need to fix it. And extract records from it. And an upgrade to our mining beam. There it is. Yep. Damaged machinery. Oh, take the rusted metal, of course. Mining beam module. Nice. Alright. Add ship to collection. Sure. Because I'm just going to salvage it. Now you'll notice I lost track of my other ship. However, when you have multiple ships, summon Exoskiff, Trade Rocket, select Radiant Pillar. Alright. Okay. So now we just need to go up in space. Incoming message, or Artemis, and this is the last. Tell the truth. Alright. And we now have access to the anomaly. Something that, according to the system, shouldn't exist. Is it the first or is it the last? Alright. And the anomaly is where we get access to many, many useful features and people. Alright. You're home away from home. And this is nada. Not a damn thing you understand. Alright. What is this place? Alright. And about Polo, your friend? Alright. About yourself. So this is someone who died, who broke off from the rest of the Korvax, who are a hive mind, when their main planet was destroyed by the Gex. Anomaly. Okay. Alright, speak with Specialist Polo. It's everywhere if you only know friends in all shapes, all places. Okay. Okay. So now they want us to talk with everyone, speak to other travelers to earn nanites. So, Yep, because here, some of the other travelers seek to help each other. This one, Helios. You still roam the boundaries of the universe, I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Iteration. Basically, it's the simulation that basically has generated a main character every time, and we are simply the newest main character that have taken the place of the one that was supposed to be here, who is Artemis. Sure. Alright, so Artemis gives us nanites for data. Another one who will is here in Ares. You can give him if you give him a specific item, he'll give you additional nanites. Milestone. And you can purchase upgrades from him for nanites, but they're only minor upgrades. This person will purchase Cronus will purchase various foods. And then upgraders, such as for your exocrafts, your synthesis, your multi-tool. Actually, the multi-tool one. More specifically, let's get the shotgun. Nice. Then Celine for your another suit upgrade. Okay. Yeah, let's just get another 5,000 units. Alright. Exosuit upgrade. Honestly, the auto translator is going to be one of the nice ones. Let's see. Yeah, because that's just a wiring loom, which is just purchase. Hazmat material gauntlets, trade rocket, coolant, yeah. Exocraft summoning unit, pressure, okay. Airburst engine, advanced translator, yeah. Then you have construction. The base parts, yep. One of the most big ones you'll need. Prefabs. Yeah, but we need to have salvage modules. Then speak about Artemis. And Starship. Improve shield, engines, warps. The phase beam. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And about Artemis. Travel, make your own path, find Artemis, explore with others, travel great sites, proceed as you will. Ask about the Crimson Lyre, which is the Atlas. But help with exploration. Alright. So, a black hole has been marked. Now, something they didn't bring up is also this shop that allows you to build up use a special currency called Quicksilver to make various items. So mangrove, yeah, yeah. Emblems, base building parts, gestures, appearance parts, so various banners, music.
Collectible received.
Yeah.
Collectible received.
Okay. Appearance stuff, which is just like bodies, legs, for the Minotaur, for your jetpack. Yeah. Alright. And of course, here is the Nexus. This is where you can take jobs. Yeah. To try and get various materials and goods. So, yeah. So if you do these kind of jobs, you can help out and you get some rewards for it. So, just be aware. Also, yeah, this is where another place where you'll be able to, I assume, build and construct and reach your Corvette. I imagine this is for the Corvettes. But for now, yep. Let's return to space as we know it. And off we go. Alright. Unknown contact. Alright, they can't hear us. Alright. Well, let's head back to the space station. Oh, we're probably too close to the anomaly. The pulse engine doesn't work if you're too close to certain objects, like the space station or larger ship vessels. Larger freighters. It won't engage for safety reasons. So, yeah. Alright. Oh. Okay, what you got to trade? Oh no, they were looking for help. Okay, they gave us some nanites. Alright. Let's see. Just trying to think what we can... Well, I need to get the upgrade to our backpack and then we'll teleport to base. Right. Backpack upgrade. Any particular... Okay. So first suit upgrade. Yeah, let's keep getting more slots. Okay. And exosuit research. Upgrade modules. No, nothing I need there. Let's see. New multi-tool, doubt it's going to be any better. It's slightly better than ours. And there's Starship, Exocraft. Let's see. Anything before I go? Not really. Back to base. Alright. And off we go. Alright. Home sweet home. Alright. And archive recovery. Search construction. Storage container. Yay. Okay. Alright, so we need to build a storage container. Our poor ship. Alright, well, that also means we probably need to move this. Edit. Move. Let's say over here. Move. Okay. Then power cable.
Technology recharge.
Huh. And delete. Okay. So, yeah. That didn't work like it's supposed to, but we'll leave it be. We'll leave that be, just because I didn't want to launch it while it was stuck in there. Okay. Storage container, I just need some magnetized ferrite. Yep, and the rest can just go in my suit. Oh, needs fuel.
Technology recharge.
Magnetized ferrite. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Storage. Alright. And let's see. Ferrite dust. Alright. Becoming pure ferrite, just so I have enough to do a prefab base. Alright. And let's see. Let's see. Alright. Trading. Trades. Gek. Traders. Friend and maps. Synthetic ink. Friend. Maybe friend? There it goes. Alright. Search construction database for solar panels. Nice. Alright. So I need to make solar panels. I just need a little more chromatic metal. Nice. So I just need some copper. That's pyrite. Humming egg. Copper! Nice. Okay. Simple enough. Alright. Alright. Yeah, not bad. Offer food. Oh, because one of the things you can make from the beginning is animal pellets. Then all you need to do feeding creatures. Alright. Adopt as a companion. We can ride it. It's not strictly the best thing in the world, but... Oh, we can also... This is one of the times I'll switch to third person. And yeah. It's not the perfect thing, but... Yep. Boing, boing, boing. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Hiker. Alright. Nice. Yep. Grab all this copper, turn it into chromatic metal. Trust me, there'll be much better ways to make chromatic metal and get it later on. For now, just suck it all up. But like you see, the animals you feed become friendly and you can ride on them. And they'll even crap out and you can collect their crap. Yeah. But once they get hungry and then they'll move on. That's another copper. Sure. But yeah. This game is so expansive, is the word I always want to use with it. Okay, that's a ship and not one of the worms coming. Ow, that's gonna hurt. Alright. Up, up, up. Okay. Yep. Alright. Yep, get that copper. Funny thing is, the mining beam used to do both jobs. In the original release of this game, you actually mined with both. You deformed and mined with the same gun. I kind of like that they've changed that. Nice. Okay, that should be plenty of copper. Alright. And with any luck, this will be plenty. Alright, it wants to build a solar panel. Yeah, so doing these little quests will get us all the free blueprints. We'll need. So, alright. Ferrite, and then, yeah, the copper. There we go. 467. Solar panel 50. Okay. Well, 43 technically. And cool. Alright. Solar panel. Then wire it in. Okay. Generating 50 and use 100. Oh no, use 25. Okay. Then capture new base screenshot. Okay. Okay. Learn 6 words. Okay. Okay, upload base. Okay. So I need to learn 6 words. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so this quest is largely just getting you the basics to work from for base building. Yep. Gek word for I. I don't think I've ever completed the dictionary for every word. Alright. Beginner, learned 5 words. Alright, base computer for archives. Alright. Alright. And next they want us to... I. Okay. And new construction is... teleport receiver. Nice. Okay. Craft antimatter. Okay, so once again we need more antimatter, which easy enough. Just need some more chromatic metal. Luckily, that's being processed as we speak. And didn't I have some rusted metal? Yes. Get that going. Alright, so craft antimatter. And purchase wire looms. I think they're a little too expensive for what we have. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. One of the pieces of tech we want to build is a save point. Save beacon. Right, sodium nitrate. Signal booster. Okay. So we'll save we'll do a save this way, using the ship. Okay. Let's see what the Vigilant Fog Stone does. Does it actually kill us? Is it actually dangerous? Let's go actually see. I could just look it up, but... Alright. Because one of the next big steps will be getting a few particular texts that come to mind. Alright. This is one of the alien structures that is really nice because it's 3 words for free. Gek word 2 is... Yeah, lots of running. No, because we learned 8 words. And 4. And the monolith... Shoot it. Sure. And we learned the Atlas word, which is the 4th secret language of the game, the language of the Atlas itself. Okay. So let's go see if this kills me. Alright. So, Vigilant Stones. I have no idea what this does. Let's see. Well, I do have a mining beam module, so I can throw that on. And move the mining beam over so that it gets that bonus. Okay. Okay. And consume the honey. Okay. So, mining. Or mining beam. Alright. Vigilant Stones. Okay. Alright. Alright. Does it just explode? Well, I just get the worst feeling like it's gonna explode on me. Disturb the eye. I love this. Okay. Yep. Yeah, ow. Yeah, that fucking hurts. Ow. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Yeah. Living stone.
Critical damage taken.
Yep. Yep. Okay, looks like they ain't dying. It also looks like they're just floating away. Like, legitimately looks like they're just Okay. Yeah, it just looks like they're ascending endlessly. Okay. So they're mini bosses that have. So think that's an oversight, or are they supposed to just kind of levitate away from you? Oh well. Okay. Okay. Ancient bones. Yep. Okay. There should be some more over here. And one more down over here. Okay. So that puts us at what? Learn fossil display aboard the space anomaly. Okay. Or sell them for money. Yeah. Yeah, like, they're gone. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Back to the ship and base. Because this many fossils will be damn worth it. Damn worth some good money. And some wiring looms. Okay. But yeah, just funny. Okay. Disturb the eye. I fucking love some of the commands in this game. Oh, this is so funny. Like, I have to pass this along because that is truly funny.
Thermal protection falling.
I had to share that. Disturb the eye is an action you can take now. Alright. This is just... It is wild. Yeah, and that's just a humming egg. Yeah, those gold ones are just humming eggs. In underground tunnels that are for the... Oh! Oh, it's just one of you guys. Album and Pearls. Okay. So, easiest way to get wiring looms, we'll just head back to the space station. In the current system... Okay. Yep. Galactic Trade Terminal. So now, the mace-like tailbone.
Units received.
Dangling forearms.
Units received.
Fossilized flippers. Swift leg bones.
Units received.
Play the tailbone.
Units received.
Diehorn skull.
Units received.
Vigilant stone. Slumber of Livingstone Guardians and okay,
Units received.
nice. Okay. Oh, and the Gek relic I can sell off.
Units received.
Sweet. Okay. So that gets us up to... Then I need, what? 600,000 wiring looms are 80,000 apiece.
Product received.
Alright. So, one of the first things I need is a...
Technology installed.
Yep, simple translator part. And... Hermetic seal, I can't... Oh, can I buy hermetic seal and... No. Okay. Okay. Collecting fossils, base... Teleport receiver, right. Okay. I need 2 more wiring loops. That's what I need. Okay.
Product received.
Okay. So, 2 wiring looms.
Technology installed.
Okay. Alright, for the base. Yep, search base archives. Okay. Alright.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Next. Alright, and our next thing. Oh, yeah, this game is still buggy. Alright. Search base archives. Okay. So maybe go to the exploration guide. Do they want me to go to the other base? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, I should also put a... What you call it? A biofuel reactor. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Construction, and they give us neurostimulator. Okay. And the archive. Alright. Okay, refined chromatic metal. I literally just need more condensed carbon. So... yeah, don't fuck with the whispering eggs. Alright. Alright. So installing the...
Technology installed.
alright, just need a little more condensed carbon. Well, I can see the condensed carbon over there, so we'll go for that. Ah,
Technology recharge.
yep. Love it. And finish it up. So I now have a better boost. Yeah, better jetpack, recharge, yeah, and sprint. And now I need more words, which I can't learn on this planet. But we run and jump a little better now. Yeah, we get a lot more. And the recharge rate, yep. Alright. So we'll go to the other planet. Alrighty. Alright, let's go learn some more words. Let's see. Buried tech. There's the monolith we went to. Well, we'll need the buried tech no matter what, so let's go that way first. And my pack's not that full, so... alright. You know, the one thing I have to admit I don't understand why they stopped us from doing anymore. Mostly because, well, no, I understand why it happened. I still find stupid is... yay, ooh, 4 salvage data that time. Got a good... anyway, what I was wanted to say was... the fact I can't directly transfer pictures I take on the system to, like, Twitter or Blue Sky. Like, I would love for that to be a possibility, because I know it was, because they used to do it, where you could just post pictures to Twitter directly from your PlayStation. There we go. Lots of carbon. Alright. And extra honey. Yep. Awesome. So yeah, we're just looking for more words to learn. Yep. Nice. Yeah, wait till I can find an exocraft. Then world travel will become real easy. Alright. More salvage data. Foods. Knowledge stone. Perfect. Yep. Just looking to get through our basic base building stuff. Which basically functions as part of the tutorial of, well, this is how you get around the world, this is how you make money, this is how you learn stuff. Okay. Another upgrade module there. Or... that's a pretty close one. That's a little further, though. Buried mineral formation. Sodium deposit. Alright. And we're almost there. Like I said, the buried tech modules are absolutely useful. By the way, have we scanned? No, we haven't scanned the egg-like things. Alright. Alright. Okay, sodium deposits. Yeah, still looking for that language stone. Because I believe I need one more word. Yep. But the salvage modules will be useful. Ow. Will be immensely useful. Yep, condensed. Yep. Nice. Oh, fuck. Well, he's getting close. Okay. He's not heading in the same direction I am. Son of a bitch. Majestic watching something that big move, doesn't it? It's almost like something that big shouldn't be able to. Or at least not with the way that that thing does. Alright. Alright. Okay. And there's their 12th word. Give us a nice basic understanding of Gek. Or at least we can hope for that. Yeah, jetpack power surge. It doesn't last long. Yep. Alright. Alright. And now we can head back. Alright, how far away is the base? About 5 minutes on foot. Which means it's about 10 seconds of flight, but... yeah. Might as well fill up everything while we're walking. Let's see.
Technology recharge.
Okay, that's all good. Mining beam.
Technology recharge.
Excellent. Alright. Alright, so 1,000. Oh, we might as well pick up the extra Veritech module. That'll bring us up to what? 14 out of 30. Alright. And when we go back to the anomaly, that should help us a bit. It unlocks at least some of the base building stuff. Because there is a whole quest line to several base managers you can hire. And then they give you all sorts of smaller quests to develop your building, your bases. And give you free... Yep. And give you all kinds of freebies for that. Free recipes. Alright. Anything else in the way that might be useful? Not especially. More tech modules. Alright. Another thing I gotta do here is... well, actually... since we're just kind of going around... you know what else we can do? I'm gonna pull up the current anime season. And... see what I can look up, because one of the other things we've been working on, because the newest anime season is going to be wrapping up soon, and, well, might as well bury my thoughts somewhere. I can tell you first off, and before anything else, the show that has definitely captured me and I enjoyed the hell out of the most is probably, okay, it's called Ruins? Ah, gods. Here, let me pull up my... yeah. Pull up my my lists. Or my tag. Shows I've tagged. Okay. Apocalypse Bringer Minogra. World Conquest starts. Yeah. It has been one of my favorite because it has been one of the most... it is not an anime... it is yet another isekai, yes. It is absolutely... and it is honestly the nerdiest kind of isekai in that it's built around the 4X game. So like Civilization, Age of Wonders, all that. It is built around one of those type of games. And more specifically, it's closest to Age of Wonders, where you get specific heroes to help lead your nation. Anyway, either way, the main character, of course, spends all his time in a hospital bed, dies within the first 5 minutes, and is brought to this new world because, alongside his favorite hero, because they were And his favorite way to play was always playing this evil nation that was really, really mild-mannered and sort of just did its own thing. Wasn't very big into, world politics. And the show just has fun with the setting and ideas behind it, and it's a lot of fun, really. Alright, encrypted. Traders. Nope, it wasn't that. Friend. Twelgek. Alright, and next thing we get, 42%. Efficient thrusters. Nice. And additional. Alright. Never seen the end. Okay. Okay. So we can make dihydrogen jelly. And we're looking to make efficient thrusters. So we just need 2 wiring looms. Okay. So we just go to the space station. But yeah, I mean, it has had some of the most wholesome, sweet scenes, and I will adore the way the main character ends up describing how evil works. Where evil isn't, just doing cruel things for the sake of it. It's, oh no, I just am free to do. Evil is I'm being free to do what the hell I please until someone can stop me. Alright, and launch thrusters. Okay. So there we go.
Technology recharge.
Alright. So that reduces it by 20%. Okay, so now we can head back. No, we need to learn some more language. Well, we can probably learn from some of the Gek walking around here. Already learned from him, so... How about you? Request dialogue. Trade. Alright. Dialect up. Trade. Alright. And more trade. Okay. Sweet, and we'll be able to unlock more back at the base. Yeah, might as well. The extra word will save me time down the line. Learning about trade. Alright. And back to base. Anyway, that has been one of my most fun series, and it has been a riot because the characters are willing. Minogra has been a riot because they have been more than willing to just have fun with the series and be silly when they need to be. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Upload. Okay, nope, I have to go to the other base.
Protection falling.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, that has been one. The other one that really stands out for me is going to be My Dress Up Darling. It has been a ride and a half, and just overall is a fun time. Alright, and the base computer is lodged in the ship. There we go. And password, synthetic egg. Found. Alright. 58%. Shield lattice. Hazard protection improvement. Okay. Alright. Sodium nitrate. Okay, so it's for our exosuit, and it's the shield lattice. I need antimatter and sodium nitrate. Alright, is there a rate for sodium nitrate? It is 2-to-1. Okay. Alright. Huh, more sodium. Alright. Is there... As I say, I don't know if there's any sodium on this planet. Alright. Antimatter just needs sodium nitrate. I was gonna say, I see hydrogen, some carbon. Yeah, as I say, I don't think I see... Oh, there's something up there. Okay. Saw something up there. Oh, copper. Okay. Yeah, that's just copper. Alright. Which case... sodium nitrate... I mean, the easy answer, I can probably just buy it at the space station. Let's take a look. Nope. Okay. No, I can't buy it. Then... I suppose back to our usual other base. And go looking for it there. Alright. Alright. Yep. I see sodium. Alright. And more sodium. Alright. So we'll track it down, little by little. Let's see. What else? But okay. So, Manogra, like I said. Let's see. Also, get 2 of those. Okay. What else has been? Oh, I see a yellow. I see a yellow over there, so that's got to be something. Let's see. Dress Up Darling has been just fantastic. It's just the constant relationship goals of when someone you love is just into the shit and you follow along and you become into it just because they are, and the pure unadulterated joy they feel with the things they love, and it makes you want to share them. Like, Maureen is a hilarious, just amazingly sweethearted ditz who only means well, and yes, she does make mistakes and no, not everyone loves her. In fact, we're just dealing with that right now in the story of someone who goes, I can't stand this bitch. And it's like, okay. No, not everyone's going to love her. She's not perfect. She's outgoing, but that doesn't mean that everyone she's outgoing to wants to be around her. Or that she might have stomped over other people's feelings without meaning to. It doesn't change the damage she's done, but it does mean she's at least, at her core, someone who's just trying to do her best. Of course, that's, makes her a likable and believable character. Alright, how much sodium is that? More than enough. Okay. Alright, because we only needed 60. Because there's a few key techs we're going to need for shoring up and ensuring that we have the resources we need. And that is one particular visor upgrade, and then a couple of mining ones. Because there is a entire base building mining section. And once you have that up and running, resources become plentiful, and then you're just, building out and building up and out what you want to build, which is the key thing in this game. Customization and exploration. Oh, that's not good. Well, the worm just popped. There he went. Okay. Yeah, he's huge. Thankfully, not our problem. Not sure what that sound was. Alright. We're almost back to base. But yeah, let's see, what else have I been watching? Clabatus, a fun take that kind of plays with fantasy tropes, where the heroes fight the big monster that's keeping humanity bundled up,
Thermal protection falling.
and come to find out, they are no chance. They don't stand a goddamn chance. They get wiped out in the first episode with no real effort on the behalf of the monster,
Recharge.
who then immediately looks at them and goes, "Okay, now who fucked around, and now how bad do they have to find out?" To which he does, and a desperate woman begs him to spare the life of this child, who is obviously, of course, one of the princes of the kingdom. Alright. There we go. Shield lattice. Okay. And put that near the hazard protection. That near the jetpack. Okay. So now, let's see. Alright, 18 words. Alright. Alright, well, we need the money to make more wiring looms, so let's head to the fossil bed. Let's see. Yeah. Another one I've been watching, because the hasn't been really my thing, but one guy I work with has really loved it, was Gachiakuta. It's not bad by any stretch, both visually and storyline-wise, it's solid. But if I'm honest, there's just some kind of thing that comes off as a little shallow with it. But that just could be me getting out of... As I'm getting older, I find less and less of the shonen battle formulas that compelling. I think that's part of the problem for me. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, geothermal event. Alright. Yep. High geothermal activity. Is there something I can do with that? There's probably like a power source or something I can use that for. Well, either way. Another milestone, another walk. Oop.
Thermal protection falling.
Hottest temperature. Alright. Okay, so the fossil bed's here. Alright. Is there anything in this fossil bed? Well, the ancient bones. Alright. And just leave the watching eye alone. Let's see, any other words? Minor settlement. Let's see. Oh. Unknown building. Ah, another monolith. Oh, free words. Or at least a free word. Alright. Seek help with language. Ah, perfect. Another word over there. But yeah. Overall, just a lot of... Yeah. But yeah. Dress Up Darling, Gotcha Yakuta. Just been kind of a pretty standard story of revenge, but then discovering the world's much bigger than what his revenge is about. I don't know. I guess one of my biggest things that, like, turns me off from a story, I hate to say it like this, but the lowest common denominator in any kind of show when you want to make something funny is to rely on shit jokes. I find that the lowest thing, and honestly turns me off. Anytime there's a shit joke about something takes a shit or somebody gets covered in it, it's just like, I'm sorry, that is the lowest common denominator for humor, and I don't find it funny. And Gotcha Yakuta is much like, and then Kaiju number 8, where it's like, you made shit jokes and you kind of lost me. So, that's where I kind of go, okay, I'm not really feeling it. But yeah, I mean, that was only the early first few episodes, and there's still some pretty bad jokes in Kaiju number 8, but yeah, either way, that's just my personal take on it. Let's see. What else was it? I keep forgetting Dandadan is even running. I know that's sad to say. That's bad to say, because everything visually and everything humor-wise I've seen about that show has just been fantastic, but I don't know. Something about it just made me bounce off. But I'll get back to it eventually. I just don't feel the need to watch it, week to week as soon as it launches. That kind of thing. Oh, I mean, the isekai that has made me chuckle and kind of shake my head was called Water Magician, where kid gets isekai'd, and normally what would be the big, and asked to live a slow life and just, live peacefully. And basically gets set up with this quiet little house in the middle of nowhere, and the second he gets a chance to leave that place, he does. Alright. And new construction database. Base lighting! Nice. From previous user. White light. And just needs sodium. Alright. Let's see. But yeah, I will admit, they had me chuckling a bit where they did this big event where, like, the city is built around the entrance to this dungeon. And, of course, the main character is broken as hell. But what actually happens is, rather than having him ride in to save the day and save everyone, he spends all day at the library completely oblivious to this massive monster invasion, and just kind of walks into the Adventurers Guild after the fact going, oh, what happened? Alright. Nope, still don't have the stuff I need for the Scatter Blaster. Okay. Alright, so we can build a white light. And more words. Okay. But, you know what? I think we've been going long enough in this. So I'm going to call it here for right now, folks. I think we've been going long enough for No Man's Sky. I may come back. I'm going to go eat something, and then we may come back with something else. Because I didn't finish up that demo from yesterday from the Lost Eidolons. And I kind of would like to see fully see if they give me all the upgrades so I can see what it's actually like to do a run with all your characters more customizable. So, I may come back and do that, may not, we'll see. Either way, folks, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of No Man's Sky. It's about as relaxing as you get, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, folks, thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, and folks, bye for now.